ياسين والقرآن الحكيم إنك لمن المرسلين على صراط مستقيم تنزيل العزيز الرحيم لتنذر قوما ما أنذر آباؤهم فهم غافلون لقد حق القول على أكثرهم فهم لا يؤمنون إنا جعلنا في أعناقهم أغلالا فهي إلى الأذقان فهم مقمحون وجعلنا من بين أيديهم سدا ومن خلفهم سدا فأغشيناهم فهم لا يبصرون وسواء عليهم أأنذرتهم أم لم تنذرهم لا يؤمنون إنما تنذر من اتبع وخشي الرحمن بالغيب فبشره بمغفرة وأجر كريم إنا نحن نحيي الموتى ونكتب ما قدموا وآثارهم وكل شيء أحصيناه في إمام مبين واضرب لهم مثلا أصحاب القرية إذ أرسلنا إليهم كذبوهما فعززنا بثالث فقالوا إنا إليكم مرسلون قالوا ما أنتم إلا بشر مثلنا وما أنزل الرحمن من شيء إن تكذبون قالوا ربنا يعلم إنا إليكم لمرسلون وما علينا إلا البلاغ المبين قالوا إنا تطيرنا بكم لئن لم تنتهوا لنرجمنكم وليمسنكم منا عذاب أليم قالوا طائركم معكم أئن ذكرتم بل أنتم قوم مسرفون وجاء من أقصى المدينة رجل يسعى قال يا قوم اتبعوا المرسلين اتبعوا من لا يسألكم أجرا وهم مهتدون وما لي لا أعبد الذي فطرني وإليه ترجعون أتخذ من دونه آلهة إن يردني الرحمن بضر لا تغن عني شفاعتهم شيئا ولا ينقذون إني إذا لفي ضلال مبين إني آمنت بربكم فاسمعون قيل ادخل الجنة قال يا ليت قومي يعلمون بما غفر لي ربي وجعلني من المكرمين وما أنزلنا على قومه من بعده من جند من السماء وما كنا منزلين إن كانت إلا صيحة واحدة فإذا هم خامدون يا حسرة على العباد ما يأتيهم من رسول إلا كانوا به يستهزئون ألم يروا كم أهلكنا قبلهم من القرون أنهم إليهم لا يرجعون وإن كل لما جميع لدينا محضرون وآية لهم الأرض الميتة أحييناها وأخرجنا منها حبا فمنه يأكلون وجعلنا فيها جنات من نخيل وأعناب وفجرنا فيها من العيون ليأكلوا من ثمره وما عملته أيديهم أفلا يشكرون سبحان الذي خلق الأزواج كلها مما تنبت الأرض ومن أنفسهم ومما لا يعلمون وآية لهم الليل نسلخ منه النهار فإذا هم مظلمون والشمس تجري لمستقر لها ذلك تقدير العزيز العليم والقمر قدرناه منازل حتى عاد كالعرجون القديم لا الشمس ينبغي لها أن تدرك القمر ولا الليل سابق النهار وكل في فلك يسبحون وآية لهم أن حملنا ذريتهم في الفلك المشحون وخلقنا لهم من مثله ما يركبون وإن نشأ نغرقهم فلا صريخ لهم ولا هم ينقذون إلا رحمة منا ومتاعا إلى حين. وإذا قيل لهم اتقوا ما بين أيديكم وما خلفكم لعلكم ترحمون وما تأتيهم من آية من آيات ربهم إلا كانوا عنها معرضين. وإذا قيل لهم أنفقوا مما رزقكم الله قال الذين كفروا للذين آمنوا أنطعم من لو يشاء الله أطعمه إن أنتم إلا في ضلال مبين. ويقولون متى هذا الوعد إن كنتم صادقين ما ينظرون إلا صيحة واحدة تأخذهم وهم يخصمون فلا يستطيعون توصية ولا إلى أهلهم يرجعون. ونفخ في السور فإذا هم من الأجداث إلى ربهم ينسلون قالوا يا ويلنا من بعثنا من مرقدنا هذا ما وعد الرحمن وصدق المرسلون إن كانت إلا صيحة واحدة فإذا هم جميعا لدينا محضرون. فاليوم لا تظلم نفس شيئا ولا تجزون إلا ما كنتم تعملون إن أصحاب الجنة اليوم في شغل فاكهون هم وأزواجهم في ظلال على الأرائك متكئون لهم فيها فاكهة ولهم ما يدعون سلام قولا من رب رحيم. وامتازوا اليوم أيها المجرمون ألم أعهد إليكم يا بني آدم ألا تعبدوا الشيطان إنه لكم عدو مبين وأن اعبدوني هذا صراط مستقيم. ولقد أضل منكم جبلا كثيرا أفلم تكونوا تعقلون هذه جهنم التي كنتم توعدون اصلوها اليوم بما كنتم تكفرون. اليوم نختم على أفواههم وتكلمنا أيديهم وتشهد أرجلهم بما كانوا يكسبون ولو نشاء لطمسنا على أعينهم فاستبقوا الصراط فأنى يبصرون ولو نشاء لمسخناهم على مكانتهم فما استطاعوا مضيا ولا يرجعون ومن نعمره ننكسه في الخلق أفلا يعقلون وما علمناه الشعر وما ينبغي له إن هو إلا ذكر وقرآن مبين لينذر من كان حيا ويحق القول على الكافرين. أولم يروا أنا خلقنا لهم مما عملت أيدينا أنعاما فهم لها مالكون وذللناها لهم فمنها ركوبهم ومنها يأكلون ولهم فيها منافع ومشارب أفلا يشكرون واتخذوا من دون الله آلهة لعلهم ينصرون لا يستطيعون نصرهم وهم لهم جند محضرون فلا يحزنك قولهم إنا نعلم ما يسرون وما يعلنون. أولم يرى الإنسان أنا خلقناه من نطفة فإذا هو خصيم مبين وضرب لنا مثلا ونسي خلقه قال من يحيي العظام وهي رميم قل يحييها الذي أنشأها أول مرة وهو بكل خلق عليم الذي جعل لكم من الشجر الأخضر نارا فإذا أنتم منه توقدون أوليس الذي خلق السماوات والأرض بقادر على أن يخلق مثلهم بلى وهو الخلاق العليم إنما أمره إذا أراد شيئا أن يقول له كن فيكون فسبحان الذي بيده ملكوت كل شيء وإليه ترجعون صدق الله العلي العظيم.
salawat in the loudest of voices. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم إني أسألك برحمتك التي وسعت كل شيء وبقوتك التي قهرت بها كل شيء وخضع لها كل شيء وذل لها كل شيء وبجبروتك التي غلبت بها كل شيء وبعزتك التي لا يقوم لها شيء وبعظمتك التي ملأت كل شيء وبسلطانك الذي على كل شيء وبوجهك الباقي بعد فناء كل شيء وبأسمائك التي ملأت أركان كل شيء وبعلمك الذي حاط بكل شيء وبنور وجهك الذي أضاء له كل شيء. يا نور يا قدوس يا نور يا قدوس يا نور يا قدوس يا ولا الأولين ويا آخر الآخرين. اللهم اغفر لي الذنوب التي تهتك العصا. اللهم اغفر لي الذنوب التي تنزل النقم. اللهم اغفر لي الذنوب التي تغير النار. اللهم اغفر لي الذنوب التي تحبس الدعاء. اللهم اغفر لي الذنوب التي تقطع الرجاء. اللهم اغفر لي الذنوب التي تنزل البلاء. اللهم اغفر لي كل ذنب أذنبته وكل خطيئة أخطأتها. اللهم إني أتقرب إليك بذكرك وأستشفع بك إلى نفسي وأسألك بجودك أن تدنيني من قربك وأن توزعني شكرك وأن تلهمني ذكرك. اللهم إني أسألك سؤال خاضع متذلل خاشع أن تسامحني وترحمني وتجعلني بقسمك راضيا قانعا وفي جميع الأحوال متواضعا. اللهم وأسألك سؤال من اشتدت فاقته وانزل بك عند الشدائد حاجته وعظم فيما عندك رغبته. اللهم أعظم سلطانك وعلى مكانك وخفي مكرك وظهر أمرك وغلب قهرك وجرت قدرتك ولا يمكن الفرار من حكومتك. اللهم لا أجد لذنوبي غافرا ولا لقبائحي ساترا من عملي القبيح بالحسن مبدلا غيره. لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك وبحمدك ظلمت نفسي ظلمت نفسي ظلمت نفسي وتجرأت بجهلي وسكنت إلى قديم ذكرك لي ومنك علي. اللهم مولاي كم من قبيح سترته وكم من فادح من البلايا قلته وكم من عثار وقيته وكم من مكروه دفاته وكم من ثناء جميل لست أهلا له نشرته. اللهم اضمى بلائي وافرط بي سوء حالي وقصرت بي آمالي وقادت بي أغلالي وحبسني النفع بعد آماني وخدعتني الدنيا بغرورها ونفسي بجنايتها ومطالي يا سيدي فاسألك بعزتك ألا يحجب عنك دعائي سوء عملي وفعالي ولا تفضحني بخفي ما اطلعت عليه من سري ولا تعاجلني بالعقوبة على ما عملته في خلواتي من سوء فعلي وإساءتي ودوام تفريطي وجهالتي وكثرة شهواتي وغفلتي وكن اللهم بعزتك لي في كل الأحوال رؤوفا وعلي في جميع الأمور عطوفا. إلهي وربي من لي غيرك أسأل كشف ضري والنظر في أمري. إلهي ومولاي أجريت علي حكما اتبعت فيه هوى نفسي ولما احتنس فيه من تزيين عدوي فغرني بما هو وأسعده على ذلك القضاء فتجاوزت بما جرى علي من ذلك بعض حدوده وخالفت بعض أوامره فلك الحجة علي في جميع ذلك ولا حجة لي فيما جرى علي فيه قضاء والزمني حكمك وبلاؤك وقد أتيتك يا إلهي بعد تقصيري وإسرافي على نفسي معتذرا نادما منكسرا مستقيلا مستغفرا منيبا مقرا مذعنا معترفا لا أجد مفرا مما كان مني ولا مفزعا نتوجه إليه في أمري غير قبول قدري وادخالك إياي في سعة من رحمتك. اللهم فاقبل عذري وارحم شدة ضري وفكني من شد وثاقي يا رب ارحم ضعف بدني ورقة جلدي ودقة عظمي يا من بدأ خلقي وذكري وتربيتي وبري وتغذيتي هبني لابتداء كرمك وسالف برك بي يا إلهي والسيد وربي. أتراك معذبي بنارك بعد توحيدك وبعد من طوى عليه قلبي من معرفته ولهج به لساني من ذكره واعتقده ضميري من حبه وبعد صدق اعترافي ودعائي خاضعا لربوبيته هيهات أنت أكرم من أن تضيع من ربيته أو تبعد من أدنيته أو تشرد من آويته أو تسلم إلى البلاء من كفيته ورحمته وليت شعري يا سيدي وإلهي ومولاي أتسلط النار على وجوه خرت لعظمتك ساجدا وعلى ألسن نطقت بتوحيدك الصادقة وبشكرك مادحة وعلى قلوب اعترفت بإلهيتك محققة وعلى ضمائر حوات من العلم بك حتى صارت خاشعة وعلى جوارح سعت إلى أوطان تعبدك الطائعة وأشارت باستغفارك مذعنة ما هكذا الظن بك ولا أخبرنا بفضلك عنك يا كريم يا ربي وأنت تعلم ضعفي عن قليل من بلاء الدنيا وعقوباتها وما يجري فيها من المكاره على أهلها على أن ذلك بلاء ومكروه قليل مكثه يسير بقاء قصير مدته فكيف احتمالي لبلاء الآخرة وجليل وقوع المكاره فيها وهو بلاء تطول مدته ويدوم مقامه ولا يخفف عن أهله لأنه لا يكون إلا عن غضبك وانتقامك وسخطك وهذا ما لا تقوم له السماوات والأرض يا سيدي فكيف بي وأنا عبدك الضعيف الذليل الحقير المسكين المستكين يا إلهي وربي وسيدي ومولاي لأي الأمور إليك أشكو ولما منها ضج وأبكي لأليم العذاب وشدته أم لطول البلاء ومدته فلئن صيرتني للعقوبات مع أعدائك وجمعت بيني وبين أهل بلائك وفرقت بيني وبين أحبائك وأوليائك فهبني يا إلهي وسيدي ومولاي وربي صبرت على عذابك فكيف أصبر على فراقك وهبني صبرت على حر نارك فكيف أصبر عن النظر إلى كرامتك أم كيف أسكن في النار ورجائي عفوك فبعزتك يا سيدي ومولاي أقسم صادقا لئن تركتني ناطقا لأضجن إليك بين أهلها ضجيجا اللامنين ولأصرخن إليك صراخ المستصرخين ولأبكين عليك بكاء الفاقدين ولأنادين لك أين كنت يا ولي المؤمنين يا غاية آمال العارفين يا غياث المستغيثين يا غياث المستغيثين يا غياث المستغيثين يا حبيب العالمين. أفتراك سبحانك يا إلهي وبحمدك تسمع فيها صوت عبد مسلم سجن فيها بمخالفته وذاق طعم عذابها بمعصيته وحبس بين أطباقها بجرمه وجريرته وهو يضج إليك ضجيج مؤمل لرحمتك ويناديك بلسان أهل توحيدك ويتوسل إليك بربوبيتك يا مولاي. فكيف يبقى في العذاب وهو يرجو ما سلف من حلمه؟ أم كيف تؤلم النار وهو يأمل فضلك ورحمته؟ أم كيف يحرقه لهيبها وأنت تسمع صوته وترى مكانه؟ أم كيف يشتمل عليه زفيرها وأنت تعلم ضعفه؟ أم كيف يتقلقل بين أطباقها وأنت تعلم صدقه؟ أم كيف تزجره زبانيتها وهو يناديك يا رب؟ أم كيف يرجو فضلك في عتقه منها فتتركه فيها؟ هيهات ما ذلك الظن به ولا المعروف من فضله ولا مشبه لما عملت به الموحدين من برك وإحسانك. فباليقين يقطع لولا ما حكمت به من تعظيم جاحدين وقضيت به من إخلاد معاندين لجعلت النار كلها بردا وسلاما وما كان لأحد فيها مقرا ولا مقاما، لكنك تقدست أسماء أقسمت أن تملأها من الكافرين من الجنة والناس أجمعين وأن تخلد فيها المعاندين وأن تجل ثناؤك قلت مبتدئا وتطولت بالأنعام متكرما. أفمن كان مؤمنا كمن كان فاسقا لا يستوي. إلهي وسيدي فأسألك بالقدرة التي قدرتها وبالقضية التي حتمتها وحكمتها وغلبت من علي أجريتها أن تهب لي في هذه الليلة وفي هذه الساعة كل جرم أجرمته وكل ذنب أذنبته وكل قبيح أسررته وكل جهل عملته كتمته أو أعلنته أخفيته أو أظهرته وكل سيئة أمرت بإثباتها الكرام الكاتبين الذين وكلتهم بحفظ ما يكون مني وجعلتهم شهودا علي مع جوارحي وكنت أنت الرقيب علي من ورائهم والشاهد لما خفي عنهم وبرحمتك أخفيته وبفضلك سترته وأن توفر حظي من كل خير تنزله أو إحسان تفضله أو بر تنشره أو رزق تبسطه أو ذنب تغفره أو خطأ تستره. Let's just say it together. يا ربي يا ربي يا رب يا ربي يا ربي يا ربي يا إلهي وسيدي ومولاي ومالك رزقي يا من بيده ناصيتي يا عليم البضر ومسكنتي يا خبيرا بفقري وفاقتي، يا ربي يا ربي يا رب، يا ربي يا ربي يا رب، يا ربي. أسألك بحقك وقدسك وأعظم صفاتك وأسمائك أن تجعل أوقاتي في الليل والنهار بذكرك مأمورا وبخدمتك موصولا وأعمالي عندك مقبولا، حتى تكون أعمالي وأورادي كلها وردا واحدا، وحالي في خدمتك سرمدا. يا سيدي يا من عليه مولي، يا من إليه شكوت أحوالي، يا ربي يا ربي يا ربي يا ربي يا قو على خدمتك جوارحي واشدد على العزيمة جوانحي، وهب لي الجد في خشيتك والدوام في الاتصال بخدمتك، حتى أسرح إليك في ميادين السابقين وأسرع إليك في المبادرين، واشتاق إلى قربك في المشتاقين، وأدنو منك دنو المخلصين، وأخافك مخافة الموقنين، واجتمع في جوارك مع المؤمنين. اللهم ومن أرادني بسوء فأرد، ومن كادني فكد، واجعلني من أحسن عبيدك نصيبا عندا، واقربهم منزلة منك، وأخصهم زلفة لديك، فإنه لا ينال ذلك إلا بفضلك. وجد لي بجودك، واعطف علي بمجدك، واحفظني برحمتك، واجعل لساني بذكرك لهجا، وقلبي بحبك متيما، ومن علي بحسن إجابتك، وأقلني عثرتي واغفر زلتي، فإنك قضيت على عبادك بعبادتك وأمرتهم بدعائك وضمنت لهم الإجابة، فإليك يا ربي نصبت وجهي، وإليك يا ربي مددت يدي، فبعزتك استجب لي دعائي وبلغ لي مناي، ولا تقطع من فضلك رجائي، واكفني شر الجن والإنس من أعدائي. يا سريع الرضا يا سريع الرضا يا سريع الرضا، اغفر لمن لا يملك إلا الدعاء، فإنك فعال لما تشاء، يا من اسمه دواء وذكره شفاء وطاعته غنى. ارحم من رأس ماله الرجاء وسلاحه البكاء، يا سابق النعم يا دافع النقم، يا نور المستوحشين في الظلام، يا عالما لا يعلم. صل على محمد وآل قلبي ما أنت أهله. وصلى الله على رسوله والأئمة الميامين من آله وسلم تسليما كثيرا برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.
رحم الله من قرأ الفاتحة مع الصلوات. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان اللعين الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وبه نستعين لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم والحمد لله رب العالمين. والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين خاتم النبيين شفيع المذنبين رحمة للعالمين سيدنا ونبينا وحبيب قلوبنا وشفيع نفوسنا والطبيب ذنوبنا أبي القاسم المصطفى محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد عجل فرجهم. والصلاة والسلام والتحية والإكرام على أهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين المعصومين المظلومين ولعنة الله على أعدائهم أجمعين من الأولين والآخرين إلى قيام يوم الدين. صلوات على محمد وآل محمد. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وعجل فرجهم. Mu'mineen, mu'minat, brothers and sisters in Islam and Iman, Salamun alaykum jami'an wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How do we measure whether someone has successfully managed and handled a situation or not? Think about what happened last night during the A'mal broadcast. As Munajat Sha'baniyah was going forward, almost 3/4 of the way through, the broadcast was interrupted and was cut off. Alhamdulillah, the media team, may Allah bless them, they were quick to respond. They were able to bring up another broadcast and handle the situation fairly quickly in a reasonable amount of time, and they got the stream back up and running. So sometimes when we try to figure out and determine whether somebody's been successful in managing a situation, managing a crisis, managing some sort of unexpected event, we look at their actions, specifically the results. What were they able to accomplish? So the stream went down, the media team got it back up and running in a reasonable amount of time. So for most of us, that would be a successful response, right? It was successfully managed. Think about how you and I might be judging our governments and how they're handling this pandemic, the spread of this virus. We're going to do it based on results, right? On the actions in our country or other countries, this government and other governments. Maybe we'll say that our criteria is based on the number of increased, stagnant, or decreased cases. If there's more new cases coming out and people are contracting the disease, then we might say, well, that means that you're failing. Or if the death count increases, we might say that's a failure. Or maybe if it's a combination where if, let's say, deaths are stagnant or increase, but the amount of contracted cases go down, maybe we'll say, oh, you know what? Maybe there's some success here. They're managing it carefully. You could also determine it by the economic recovery programs. Maybe you think, well, we can't control the virus. We can't control the spread, really. We do our best with social distancing. But right now, we're economically being attacked. We're being destroyed economically. What can we do about that? So America has had a response. The government has given out this stimulus package. It's helped out businesses, or at least they claim to help out businesses. They have this PPE, this PPP, Payroll Protection Program. There's various different ways that they've tried. When you compare this American government's response to, let's say, the Canadian government or the Japanese government, then someone might say, what happened here? Look at what they're doing in Canada and Japan. It's a much better response. They're not handling this crisis properly. So normally, we are judging by the results. We have certain ideas and actions and conclusions in mind, and we expect that. We expect to see that come to fruition. If we don't, then we might judge that person or that government or that organization's response as insufficient or disorganized or ineffective, unsuccessful. If we could all agree that it's results-oriented, it's goal-oriented like that, do you still think we would have these differences of opinion that exist right now? Meaning, if we all agreed on a specific result, then shouldn't we also all agree that a case, a crisis has been managed successfully or not? Even when we believe that we're being result-oriented, we're being goal-oriented, action-oriented, we seem to still disagree. Maybe there's something deeper, something more fundamental, and something more essential to our decision-making process and to the way that we judge others, to the way that we judge how others manage and handle situations and crises. And this is what we call lifestyle. Lifestyle is something that will help inform decisions, and it'll help inform and tell us how we can now go out and judge other individuals, other governments, organizations, and how they manage and handle situations. So tonight we want to start our Thursday night session, our series, exploring this topic of lifestyle. And the greater discussion is about how to adopt an Islamic lifestyle. For tonight, our first question is this: what exactly does it mean to have a lifestyle? What is a lifestyle? After that, the next question will be in relation to last night, meaning the 15th of Shabaan, which was the birth anniversary of our holy living Imam al-Mahdi, Ajjalallahu ta'ala farajuhu sharif. The second question that we'll ask tonight is, how does our lifestyle changes? How do these changes that we make, the decisions we make, the lifestyle that you and I choose, how does that affect our relationship and our understanding of the Imam at the time, his reappearance, and our duties and responsibilities regarding his reappearance? Salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad. You don't mind if I have chai in between, right? Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you. When community members first got in contact with our family, when we first arrived back from Iran and we landed in Orlando, right? And we were self-quarantined, right, for 2 weeks. When community members got in contact with us, they pretty much had the same initial questions. Number one, how was your flight? Was your flight okay? Number two, how was it going through customs? Did they harass you? Did they ask you a lot of questions? Number three, most people were asking, do you need anything? How can we help? Let us know. And then these three questions were pretty much what most individuals, most community members had asked. Those who knew me better, they asked a fourth question, right? They said, Hasan, are you still doing keto right now? Have you still been keeping it up? And do you still plan on keeping it going right now? Are you still doing this keto diet, this keto lifestyle? And that's exactly what this means, right? We're talking about a lifestyle and approaching life in a certain way. Let's start with the definition. What is a lifestyle? What is a lifestyle? Very simply, lifestyle is a set of interests. It's a set of opinions. It's a set of behaviors and your orientation, how you carry yourself, right? Some say that it's your value system, what you give weight to. That's your lifestyle choice. Or if we're going to link it back to the discussion that we had 2 years ago, I think, in Ramadan, another way of describing it is that it's your identity. Lifestyle is your identity. It's the same thing. How you carry yourself. Let's go through some simple examples. If a person, their value system and their focus is, let's say, about food or it's health related, then they might adopt something like a keto lifestyle, right? The keto diet. Maybe they'll choose a paleo diet, right? Or a carnivore diet. Others will choose something like a vegan diet, or in this sense, they'll call it a vegan lifestyle. That's if food or health is their main concern, right? Or for a vegan's case, it might also be their concern for animals. If the focus is more about economic, financial concerns, spending habits, social status, then there's two other types of lifestyles that are lived. Some people will choose a lavish lifestyle, right? They'll be ballers. They'll have a baller lifestyle. They'll spend tons and tons of money on their homes, maybe plural, cars, the way they dress, the jewelry, the watches, accessories, everything they do, they just want to show what they have. They want to show off their wealth. On the opposite end of the spectrum, on the opposite extreme, you might see individuals who are minimalists, right? And this is a movement that's been gaining traction over the recent years. They're not interested in spending lots of money. In fact, it's the exact opposite. They want to spend as little as possible. They want to live very simple lives and just get by with the bare minimum, where you get minimalism, right? And that's how you become a minimalist. So how do individuals come and actually choose their lifestyles? I mean, nobody's born a vegan. I wasn't definitely born into the keto diet. I chose that a few years ago. No one is born being environmentally friendly, being green, as they call it. These are things that we choose later on in life. Maybe there's parts of it that are affected by some subconscious or unconscious decision-making process, but we feel like we're in charge of deciding how we live our lives, right? It's my way of life. It's my lifestyle choice. So generally, the process that we take is this. We start off and accept a set of ideas, right? We think about the ideas, they go through our mind, we accept them. Then, once all these ideas start to take form in our minds, then a pattern is formed, right? We use this pattern, it's almost like a web. We take this web and any other outside idea that comes, we judge it based on this web. We say, does this work or not? If it doesn't work, we don't accept the idea, right? And if it does work, we accept it. So for example, I've got my web of, let's say, again, a keto diet. Somebody offers a rice, right, a carby dish, it comes in, I say, look, that goes against my web of ideas, so I reject that kind of food. If you're a vegan, someone offers you meat, you come, you check it with your lifestyle choices, your web of ideas, it doesn't work, you toss it out. Maybe you are a socially conservative individual, right? So someone, for example, talks about issues which are against social conservatism, like abortion, right? You reject the idea because it goes against your web of values, right? Your web of ideas. Sometimes what happens is there might be one of these ideas that comes and then replaces something that you have, right? It takes one down and then you get something else in its place, a new idea forms. Then maybe this one gets replaced and this one. Over time, when a few of these different ideas form, a new web is formed. When that happens, this is what we call now a lifestyle change. Because now maybe previously you were okay with, let's say, eating carbs, no problem, but then maybe you were convinced of let's say a ketogenic diet, right? The harms of carbs, for example. So what happens is when now an idea comes in, somebody offers a carby food. Before you were fine with it, but now because your web is different, your lifestyle is different, you reject that same food, which maybe an hour ago you accepted and you were ready to eat. So this is generally what happens. And this can repeat all throughout our lives over and over again. New ideas are coming in and coming in and coming out. We're replacing and replacing. The ones that are apprehensive to these kinds of changes, that's a discussion that we're also going to have. Inshallah, in the coming weeks, we're also going to address this idea of how to change one's lifestyle, right? Because one of the major concerns that we have is sometimes the truth comes to us, but we refuse to accept it because it'll cause us to change our lifestyle. One of the main reasons that people, especially youth, want to reject religion is because they don't want to change their lifestyle. You know, if I can live my life right now, I can eat whatever I want, I can have relationships with whoever I want, I can buy whatever I want, I can look at whatever I want, I can do whatever I want. If I accept Islam as a religion, then don't I have to change everything? Don't have to change what I eat? I don't get to eat what I want. I don't get to be friends with who I want to be friends with. I don't get to play the games that I want to play. I don't get to hang out with who I want to hang out with. I don't get to have the lifestyle choice or the relationship choices that I want. So Islam is coming and messing with my way. I don't want that. Most people don't want that. So this is something that we will be addressing in future lectures, inshallah. I want to take a look at the Quran now. How does the Quran address this idea of ideas, lifestyle choices, and how they inform our actions? If you can send a salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa ajjal farajahum. So there's many places in the Quran where Allah addresses different types of individuals based on their lifestyle choices. I'll give one example. This is from chapter 104, Surah Al-Humazah, right? It's in the 30th juz. It's one of the last ones. So Allah says there, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Waylun likulli humazatin lumazah. Damn every person that starts scandals and slanders people. الذي جمع ماله الذي جمع مالا وعدده. Those who hoard wealth and are always counting it. يحسب أن ماله أخلده. They assume that their wealth will make them immortal. It'll make them live forever. So look how Allah starts. First He talks about the actions of the individuals. They start scandals, right? They start problems. They slander people. Then He goes on. In the second ayah, He goes to the next action. They hoard wealth. They count it, right? They're very picky about their financial status. They're counting. They're being very cautious about how much money they have. And then after Allah mentions all their actions, then He goes into their thinking pattern. What led him to do this? يَحْسُبُ أَنَّ مَالَهُ أَخْلَدَ. It's because their lifestyle choice is informed by what? This idea that wealth is going to make them live forever. Wealth will give them immortality. If you have this belief system, then this will probably be the actions that will be resulting. If you believe that money can make you live forever, then of course you're going to amass wealth. If you believe that your social status is defined by, how nice your clothes are, your car is, or your house, then of course you're going to try to get the best one possible, the biggest one possible, right? It all depends on your thinking pattern, your thinking style, your lifestyle choices. In another verse of Quran, in chapter 17, verse 84, in Surah Al-Isra, Allah says, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Qul, say, Kullun ya'mal ala shakilati. Say that everybody acts according to his or her shakila, their mode, their manner. Right? Or in the terms that we're using right now, everybody acts according to their lifestyle choices, their life preferences, their mode of being. So lifestyle is more than just actions. Actions are just what we see. That's the result. What informs our actions? It's that mode of thinking. It's our shakila. It's our manner of approach towards life. We have to examine the way that we think about things. That will tell us which way we're going to go, which decisions we're going to make. how we're going to orient ourselves. What will be the conclusions to our responses to certain events in life. There's a few narrations about the topic as well. I want to mention for tonight, I think I'll just share two of these. They're both from our sixth Imam, Imam Ja'far Sadiq alayhi salatu wassalam. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad wa ajil farja. In the first narration, he says, it's reported that he says, إِنَّمَا خُلِّدَ أَهْلُ النَّارِ فِي النَّارِ, that the people of hellfire are going to hell. Why? Because لأن نياتهم كانت في الدنيا أن لو خلدوا فيها أن يعصوا الله أبدا. So why are the Ahlul Nar, the people of hellfire, why are they destined? Why are they going to go to hell? And why are they going to stay there forever? Right? It says it's because their niyat, as we normally define as intention, their intentions, their niyat in the dunya was what? Was that if they were in the dunya forever, they would have constantly and forever disobeyed Allah. They would have eternally gone against Allah's wishes. So because they would have forever, onwards and onwards, eternally gone against what Allah wants, this is why, according to the sixth Imam, they're going to also be in hellfire forever. The Imam gives the other side. وَإِنَّمَا خُلِّدَ أَهْلُ الْجَنَّةِ فِي الْجَنَّةِ, and very definitely the reason why the people of heaven are going to be in heaven forever, why are they going to be there eternally? Because لأن نياتهم كانت في الدنيا أن لو بقوا فيها أن يطيعوا الله أبدا. It's the exact opposite of the first group. It's because their niyat in the dunya is that if they were here forever, they would continuously and eternally obey Allah. So eternal disobedience, if that's your thinking style, that leads you to becoming eternally punished. If on the other side, your thinking patterns, your lifestyle choices, your intention is to eternally obey Allah, then you get an eternity in heaven. The Imam continues, هؤلاء والهؤلاء, right? This is why فَبِالنِّيَّاتِ خُلِّدَ هؤلاء وهؤلاء. So it's because, and it's through your intentions, through their intentions, that this group goes to hell forever and the other group goes to heaven forever. Then the Imam recites this verse of Quran, the one that we just mentioned before, the one in Surah Al-Isra. Again, that's chapter 17, verse 84. He says, قُلْ كُلٌّ يَعْمَلْ عَلَى شَاكِلَتِهِ. Say that everyone acts according to their shakila. And then the Imam explains, what is shakila? What does that mean? He says, عَلَى نِيَّتِهِ. Acting according to your mode, your manner, your shakila means acting according to their niyat, their intention. So now we have these two concepts in mind that we're putting together. Niyat, which we normally have defined as intention, and then shakila, your mode, your manner, your thinking style, your lifestyle. Imam is saying that these are the same thing. So normally when we think about niyya, right, niyat, we think about, I'm reading the Maghrib, wajib, qurbatan illallah, blah, 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 and we make this niyat, right? Or what is the niyat for this amal? The Imam here seems to be indicating that no, niyya means the mode of thinking that you and I are using when we're deciding to go forward with an action. And this informs everything that we do. Salawat ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala Muhammad. So, our first question, what is lifestyle? It's the way that we carry ourselves. It's the form of thinking that we have, which tells us what to do. We act according to that. We saw the verses in the Quran and we saw the narrations. We can end up in heaven or hell based on our lifestyle choices. Let's apply it to the examples. For a vegan, what's their lifestyle choice, right? What is their niyyah? Their niyyah is to not harm animals. So since they don't want to harm animals, they choose not to eat them. Or again, maybe the reason they chose a vegan diet or a keto diet or a carnivore diet or a paleo diet or no sugar diet. Why? Because their thinking pattern, one of their main webs in their web of thoughts is what? One of the connections, the values is to stay healthy. So they add that into there and they make that inform their actions. For somebody who lives a lavish, wealthy, rich, baller lifestyle, for them, one of their values is that they get self-worth from showing off their wealth. They feel better about themselves. They feel happier. They feel connected. They feel real based on what? Based on them expressing their wealth, showing everybody else that they have wealth. On the other side, a minimalist finds self-worth and value and happiness through not spending, through keeping and living and tolerating and dealing with the bare minimum. Now, that answers our first question. Now let's end with the second question. What about the 12th Imam and our lifestyle? What is the relationship between the two? One of the most overdone and cliched topics that speakers and scholars addressed is about awaiting the Imam, intidharul faraj, how we're awaiting our Savior, preparing for his return, preparing for the dhuhr. Every single speaker or scholar has a lecture series or there's books on this. And anytime there's a Q&A, it's one of the top questions. What do we do, right? The Imam's return, how do we prepare ourselves, right? People are concerned with usually a few different things. Number one concern about the Imam is about the signs. Tell me about the signs for the end of time. Tell me about the signs before his dhuhr. And some of these, inshallah, we'll address in the session on Saturday afternoon. Other people are concerned with actions. And they say, look, what do I do? What can I do to meet the Imam? Do I have to recite specific ayat? Do I have to memorize verses of Quran? Are there du'as I can do? Or is there a specific a'mal, a set of worships? If I stay away from this 40 days or recite this 40 days or 40 Thursdays, I get to see the Imam in my dreams. Like, tell me what this is. So people are interested in these kind of things. They're reasonable questions. They're valuable questions, but I think there's a much more important, pertinent, and fundamental question. And it's this. Is my lifestyle in line and in sync with my Imam's lifestyle? Are we on the same page? Do we both have that same web of thinking, the same identity, the same living style and pattern, or not? Why does this matter? Well, think about it. If you and I are diametrically opposed, if our way of living is completely opposed to the Imam's way of living, what does it matter about the signs? What does it matter about what Quran or du'as I recite? If the Imam comes back and has one way of living and is expecting us as his followers to live like that, and we're not, then what does anything else matter? Imagine, for example, you've decided to become a vegan Muslim, right? You're not going to touch meat. Imam comes back and invites you over, and you see, right, there's some fish, there's some steak, there's chicken, there's meat everywhere. What are you going to do? The Imam's going against your lifestyle. Maybe you'll be willing to change. Inshallah, we'll be willing to change. But it's going to be very weird to connect with the Imam at that point. If you've been living a vegan lifestyle for so long, it's a part of you. It's a part of your identity. How will you be able to connect with the Imam like this? Or let's say on the other side, let's say like most of us, we're not vegans, right? We eat meat. Some of us, 3 times a day, 4 times a day. If the Imam comes and let's say you're all eating too much meat. I don't like when people eat this much meat, which we have in some narrations. That the Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam didn't eat meat as much as you and I do. And of course we have the same advice from the Urafa that we should cut down the amount of meat that we have per day. If the Imam is telling us to cut down and doesn't have this lifestyle, but we're used to, for breakfast, we've got, heavy meat, lunch we need meat, and dinner we need meat. It's going to be very tough for us to work with and sync with the Imam if this is how he is, isn't it? These are just simple examples. Think about something else which maybe is a bit more controversial. What about azadari? What if the Imam comes and tells you that, hey, that form of azadari that you're doing, no, I don't like it. You have to stop. What are you going to do? Some people, unfortunately, might say, well, that can't be the Imam. I've been doing this kind of a'mal, I've been doing this form of azadari for years. I grew up with it. This can't be the Imam. So you'll start denying the Imam because of that. One little piece of cultural history or something that maybe our scholars got wrong, which is possible. Because of something like that, we're going to reject the Imam. We have to be very, very careful. Mu'mineen, mu'minat. So, For today, for tonight, what we pray for and what we hope for is we learn how to start making our lifestyle in line with the Imam's lifestyle. We want his thinking pattern to be like our thinking pattern. We want our thinking pattern to align with his thinking pattern, obviously, right? So we can either learn what his pattern is and then change ours, or figure out something else about our own style and see, is this something that Islam really recommends? Or another question, does Islam even have this thinking pattern? Do we have anything called an Islamic lifestyle in the first place? If we're able to figure that out, then maybe that'll give us more insight, more clues on how the Imam would think in situations like this. So, inshallah, what we will continue with in our Thursday night series for the next part is talking about Islam. Is it simply a religion, or is it actually a way of life and a lifestyle? And we'll try to prove this as best as we can, inshallah. So we have a few minutes left. Let's see if there's any Slido questions, inshallah. So the first one, how does someone develop a lifestyle? So well, that's a series, right? That's what we're trying to do. If you want the quick answer, just to start off, the first thing is to ask yourself, as we mentioned last night, you have to have some self-awareness. We all have to have self-awareness. You need to ask, I need to ask myself, do I really have an Islamic lifestyle, or what is my current lifestyle? How am I living? Is it a materialistic life? Am I living the way that Allah intends? Am I living in a way that if the Imam were to come back, that we would be in line? So you can start by examining, right? Doing some self-examination and seeing what your life is really like. That would be your first step. Okay. So if there's no other questions, then we'll end for tonight. And as we said again, we will continue next week, inshallah, with this topic of Islamic lifestyle and the question that we'll try to examine and answer after having established that. How do we know Imam's thinking pattern? Again, this is the point of the series. So after having, what role does the 12th Imam play in my existence? So again, these are very general questions. These are things that we want to answer throughout the series, right? These are not things that can be answered in 1 or 2 minutes. Do we have to ask a question based on your majalis, or can it be on any other topic or subject? Well, if it's something that can be answered in, maybe a minute or 2, then it can be anything. Right? We can leave it as an open Q&A, depending on, time permitting, obviously. But obviously the questions which are going to be a bit more in depth, like the ones that were asked above, these things, obviously we have a whole series designed for it. And again, this is a humble advice for all of us. If we're really trying to get answers to these questions, we have to know that they're not going to happen overnight. We can't be, expecting McDonald's dollar menu answers. Islam is not like that. There's a reason that books and books and volumes and volumes and volumes have been written about this topic of the signs of the end of times and the Imam's Dhuhr, how to understand the Imam, all these ideas. So we have to understand that they will require sessions, week after week after week. Every topic that we go through, we're going into subtopics and we're going to explain that, because all of us need to be educated, right? And education is not something that happens overnight. The last question is, how do I meet the Imam? I don't know. I haven't met him, so I can't tell you that. There are some a'mal that some people have recommended. You can go on any of these websites and look it up. I haven't authenticated them, so I have no idea, but you can go ahead and check it out. The simple answer is this. If you're actually a real Shia, then he'll come and meet you on his own. He will come on his own, of his own accord, and talk to you and advise you. So if he hasn't done that yet, then, and he hasn't done it for me definitely, then that means we have to go and work on ourselves. That'll end it for tonight. Walhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wa sallallahu ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala ahli baytihi at-tayyibin at-tahirin. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammad wa ajjal farajahum.
السلام عليك يا فاطمة الزهراء سيدة النساء العالمين. السلام عليك يا حسن المجتبى ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليك يا وارث آدم صفوة الله. السلام عليك يا وارث نوح نبي الله. السلام عليك يا وارث إبراهيم خليل الله. السلام عليك يا وارث موسى كليم الله. السلام عليك يا وارث عيسى روح الله. السلام عليك يا وارث محمد حبيب الله. السلام عليك يا وارث أمير المؤمنين عليه السلام. السلام عليك يا ابن محمد المصطفى. السلام عليك يا ابن علي المرتضى. السلام عليك يا ابن فاطمة الزهراء. السلام عليك يا ابن خديجة الكبرى. السلام عليك يا ثار الله وابن ثاره والبتر الموتور. أشهد أنك قد أقمت الصلاة وآتيت الزكاة وأمرت بالمعروف ونهيت عن المنكر وأطعت الله ورسوله حتى أتاك اليقين. فلعن الله أمة قتلتك ولعن الله أمة ظلمتك ولعن الله أمة سمعت بذلك فرضيت به. يا مولاي يا أبا عبد الله أشهد أنك كنت نورا في الأسلاب الشامخة والأرحام المطهرة لم تنجسك الجاهلية بأنجاسها ولم تلبسك من مدلهمات ثيابها. وأشهد أنك من دائم الدين وأركان المؤمنين. وأشهد أنك الإمام البر التقي الرضي الزكي الهادي المهدي. وأشهد أن الأئمة من مولدك كلمة التقوى وأعلام الهدى والأروة الوثقى والحجة على أهل الدنيا. وأشهد الله وملائكته وأنبياءه ورسله أني بكم مؤمن وبيا بكم موقن بشرائع ديني وخواتيم عملي وقلبي لقلبكم سلم وأمري لأمركم متبع. صلوات الله عليكم وعلى أرواحكم وعلى أجسادكم وعلى أجسامكم وعلى شاهدكم وعلى غائبكم وعلى ظاهركم وعلى باطنكم. بأبي أنت وأمي يا ابن رسول الله. بأبي أنت وأمي يا أبا عبد الله. السلام عليك يا ابن رسول الله. السلام عليك يا ابن نبي الله. السلام عليك يا ابن أمير المؤمنين. السلام عليك يا ابن الحسين الشهيد. السلام عليكم أيها الشهيد. السلام عليك أيها المظلوم وابن المظلوم. لعن الله أمة قتلتك ولعن الله أمة ظلمتك ولعن الله أمة سمعت بذلك فرضيت به. السلام عليكم يا أولياء الله وأحباءه. السلام عليكم يا أصفياء الله وأوداه. السلام عليكم يا أنصار دين الله. السلام عليكم يا أنصار رسول الله. السلام عليكم يا أنصار أمير المؤمنين. السلام عليكم يا أنصار فاطمة سيدة النساء العالمين. السلام عليكم يا أنصار أبي محمد الحسن بن علي الولي الزكي الناصح. السلام عليكم يا أنصار أبي عبد الله. بأبي أنتم وأمي طبتم وتابت الأرض التي فيها دفنتم وفزتم فوزا عظيما. فيا ليتني كنت معكم فأفوز معكم. السلام عليك يا أبا الفضل العباس بن أمير المؤمنين. السلام عليك يا ابن سيد الوصيين. السلام عليك يا ابن أول القوم إسلاما وأقدمهم إيمانا وأقومهم بدين الله وأهوتهم على الإسلام. أشهد لقد نصحت لله ولرسوله ولأخيك فنعم الأخ المواسي. فلعن الله أمة قتلتك، ولعن الله أمة ظلمتك، ولعن الله أمة استهلت منك المهارم وانتهكت حرمة الإسلام. فنعم الصابر المجاهد المهام الناصر الأخ الدافئ عن أخيهم مجيب إلى طاعة ربه الراغب فيما زهد فيه غيره من الثواب الجزيل والثناء الجميل. وألحقك الله بدرجة آبائك في جنات النعيم. اللهم إني تعرضت لزيارة أوليائك رغبة في ثوابك ورجاء لمغفرتك وجزيل إحسانك، فأسألك أن تصلي على محمد وآله الطاهرين، وأن تجعل رزقي بهم ضارا وعيشه بهم قارا وزيارتي بهم مقبولة وحياتي بهم طيبة، وأدرجني إدراج المكرمين، واجعلني ممن ينقلب من زيارة مشاهد أحبائك مفلحا منجحا قد استوجب غفران الذنوب وستر العيوب وكشف الكروب، إنك أهل التقوى وأهل المغفرة. السلام عليكم يا أهل بيت النبوة جميعا ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليك يا مولاي يا غريب الغربة السلطان أبا الحسن يا علي بن موسى الرضا، كن شفيعنا وشفيع والدينا في يوم الجزاء ورحمة الله وبركاته. السلام عليك يا مولانا يا صاحب الزمان. السلام عليك يا خليفة الرحمن. السلام عليك يا شريك القرآن. السلام عليك يا إمام الإنس والجان. أجر الله تعالى فرجك وسهر الله مخرجك وظهورك ورحمة الله وبركاته.